All right. YouTube is started. The gram is started. Um, how y'all doing tonight? I hope everything is wonderful, magnificent, and great. I know it is with me. We got an upcoming seminar coming up in New York City. It's on October 28th. I will be starting. I will try to get my flyer done ASAP and get it up on the site so y'all could purchase tickets. But upcoming seminar in New York City. All right. Welcome to Consultation Wednesday, where I answer your questions on the various processes that y'all have and help y'all get remedy. I think I'm the only one that does something like this that just gets on every week just to answer questions for the free, right? But I don't think no one else does it. But with that being said, I'm just gonna go straight to the you make your recon trip to SD yet? I don't know what you mean. Did you make your recon trip to SD yet? I don't know what that means. Type it out. I don't know what that means. Solar Child. I don't know what that means. All right, I'm going to 731 343. Peace to the God. No, I did not go to South Dakota. I wasn't feeling good. Peace, God. I wasn't feeling good, so I had to get my health in order. So I did not go to South Dakota. I got to do it soon. If I can't do it soon, it ain't gonna be this year because it's getting cold in South Dakota. It's too cold for me to go in the wintertime. But peace, God. What's going on with you?
Man, peace, John Bay.
Peace.
You good? You good, Morpheus?
I'm good.
Hey, look, bro. I had a question. I just purchased a new vehicle.
Bought it out. Congrats.
And I've yet to put the title in my name. What should I do? Should I wait, or what process should I take?
Well, you got your trust done? Hello? Hello?
Who has this call?
Hello? Yo.
Hello?
Who are you?
Who is this?
Why'd you take the phone from him?
What?
Why did you take the phone from him?
From who?
There was a guy on the phone. How'd you get on the phone?
Man, I don't even know who you are.
Man, this some bullshit. Hey, y'all, if y'all call in, control y'all woman. Control y'all woman. I'm talking to a dude about the car, and then some girl just pick up the phone talking about who this. Man, y'all gotta be out of your goddamn mind, man. All right, I'm going next call. I'm going to 636-249. Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. I'm over cracking up, John.
Yo, it's crazy. Someone said they think it was a three-way. If it's a three-way, why the fuck you got someone on a three-way? Why you asking me questions? What kind of shit is that? Man, our people just can't get right.
So I was just calling. It's been a minute. I've been actually out here. I've been a slave for a second, trying to catch up. Man, I don't know who can live check to check. It's just not working for me at all. So I just wanted to find out. I've been watching. I've been going back in the archives, checking out some things. And last week conversation that we was having about how far along we are with the trust and everything like that, and everything that's going on with this false Queen Elizabeth and things like that.
Right.
I want to find out what do you think is going to happen for like a timeline, and what else might we have to do?
See, that's what I'm saying. They've been playing with that timeline for the collapse of the money of America for a while. And they want to do it sneaky like. They want to do it like they did it in 1933. But the problem is, people like me is staying abreast to that, and we looking for the time frame. So they keep on flip-flopping it because they don't want us to know. They don't want us to be prepared. They really want to bankrupt all of us, and it just ain't gonna happen. They really want the richest to go to who they want it to go to. So I don't know. Like I said, by what I read to y'all the other day, and the things going on, it could happen today. It happen any day.
Right.
But I can't tell you.
Exactly.
Right.
So I mean, but we basically stand in our position. We in a good position either way it go.
Yo, I've been preparing the listeners that listen to Jonah Bey for years because I think I'm one of the few that talks this information, but I teach commerce. I teach you how to get bread. I don't think you can do anything without money.
Exactly. Okay, and actually, my other question, somebody already asked just as fast. Well, the first caller, but I guess he didn't. Well, they wasn't a caller. The person sent you a message about the South Dakota joint.
Yes.
So you haven't. Okay.
Just the South Dakota. Like I said, if I don't get there soon, and I don't know how, because listen, I still got the trust. I mean, the lawsuit webinar. I got it ready to do. I'm just putting it off because of the seminar I got in New York because I owed it to them from a few months back, right? And then I got another seminar I'm supposed to be doing somewhere up north. I think it's almost set.
Right, so it's busy.
Yeah, it's business that's getting in the way. And then this will be the only
these folks these injunctions because they don't stop.
Yes,
they stop and then they don't stop.
Yeah, this is the only year I'm not gonna be doing a what's the name ritual. I took this year.
Oh, no ritual this?
Yeah, the money ritual. I'm not doing it this year. Yo, I have not spent time on that day with my family in about 10 years. It might be longer than that.
That's first.
You know what I mean? So this year, I don't know. We're going to do something as a family that day. I mean, every year I spend money to party with y'all, to do the ritual with y'all, to have fun. But I got. Come on, man. I'm getting older. I got to spend more time with my family.
Exactly. I get it. Well, shoot. Hey, I think we know enough now about we can go, do it ourselves, basically.
Exactly.
Even if you're not
y'all
there,
know it works.
But hey, yeah. I missed this year, and I think I'm paying for that. Yeah, you can't miss the ritual. But anyway, let you go. I appreciate it.
All right, peace, God. Appreciate you calling in.
All right, peace to God.
And I appreciate your girl not getting on the phone, taking the phone from you like the first guy and taking over the conversation. Boy, I was like, ooh, they know how to irk my nerves, man. I'll go to 750-323. Peace to the God, peace. People still want to talk about that Queen Elizabeth and the shutting down of the money system and America not being the world reserve currency. But you know what's going to happen? If you Google back in the past, the world reserve currency, which was the sterling pound, English pound, it happened, I think it was 60s or something like that. I don't remember when, though. But peace to the God, brother. How are you? Hello? 650-323.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bey. How's it going?
Peace to the God. What's up? You had yourself muted out or something?
Man, I'm at work, and so I
sneaking it in.
And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you sneaking it in.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. What questions you got today?
I don't have a whole lot of deep questions, but I'm still tripping off of your Monday show.
Y'all.
About the solar flare and all that shit.
Yes, sir. That's what they talking.
Hey, I'm not a heavy melanated brother, so
You got some, yo,
So
do
it could
you
be rough.
know, like, even for my less melanated people, right? You got to eat a lot of food with melanin in it, right? And it's going to protect you.
Mm.
It's going to be a lot of people that's, highly melanated, dark skin, but they eating crap for food, and they'll perish from those frequencies, right? But if you eating things of the earth, you eating things with high fiber, berries, apple. You're supposed to eat at least 3 apples a day. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. You do that, you drinking a gallon of water, you're gonna survive that solar flare pretty much. Even if you are melanin recessive, right? But as it goes on, the temperature rises on the planet, and the other sun comes into play. By the third sun, ain't no being around it. But the third sun, even for the second sun, is already here. But for it to fully show, it's probably going to take a generation or 2 or 3. You know what I mean? We talking about, it's going to take some years, 20, 30, 40. Generation is 20 years apart. So your ass probably be dead before you can't survive. Who's to say my ass could
I
survive?
ordered 2 cases of copper tone sunscreen anyway.
Well, you see, that's gonna go away. You know why that's gonna go away? They still all of that got melanin in it, and they steal that melanin from black folk that they get off the streets, right? And melanin costs more than gold per ounce. Right now, melanin is the most expensive. They got melanin in all those sun screens got melanin in it. You know what I mean? Even to help people sleep, they got melanin in that. They call it melatonin, right? They've been shutting down, that child sex ring and all that.
Trafficking.
That's where they used to get a lot of that melanin from. The people they were using for rituals and all that, a lot of that's been shut down. They barely got enough to get that drug out of adrenochrome. So reserves are shutting down. All those ain't gonna be and then you think about it. If most of the people in the world is already melaninated, they ain't gonna be making no sunscreen. They ain't gonna make sunscreen because they don't need it.
Right.
Sunscreen is relatively new. Sunscreen probably been around as long as I've been around on the planet. No more than 50 something years. But
yep. Let me ask you this: did you hear that? Because I saw this YouTube clip about this KGB agent who was being interviewed, and he was asked about the Anunnaki, and he said that Russia's fighting the Anunnaki in
they are doing mad misinformation. Like a lot of people who think the world is flat, right? They don't know that all the arguments that they're hearing was the same arguments that they had in the 16th century, right? So they brought up all the oldies but goodies to confuse people on what's really going on, right? Now, it's a few of them up there that will tell you the truth. Yo, these people are black. These people are highly melanated. This, that, this, and the other. But most of them is gone, and you can almost watch any documentary on the internet about the Anunnakis, the Sumerians, and all that. They always portray them as white people. They'll show you little drawings of them being white, and all of that. And the features are totally different than what was carved in stone by the Sumerians. But I'm just going to keep it 100% simple with y'all. Before 6,000 years ago, there was no white people. Actually, I read to y'all how, what was it? Benjamin Franklin said there was no black people in the world white people in the world just 200 years ago. He named all the places around the world and everybody was melanated. You know what I mean? They have done a great job killing off a lot of people, but the world is mostly melanated. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
yeah, it's no way
Some
that the
level or another,
ancestors were not melanated. Now, here's the thing: if they first of all, they got to make up their mind what they want to teach the people, right? Lie to the people. If the world is flat, then the Anunnakis don't exist, right? Because there is no outer space and other planets and all that, right? It's all inside the atmosphere. If the world is flat, right?
Yeah.
But how are you going to deny all the archaeological proof all over the planet of what the Anunnaki stories was and where they were and what they were building and gold mines and all that shit all over the planet and monuments that are so colossal that nothing today could lift them. You know what I mean? I don't know how you ignore all of that proof to think, and then the Anunnakis themselves told you the planets was round, right? And gave you a map of the solar system. Amongst this map, they went out and mapped most of the solar system that we can see, and y'all call it what? The zodiac signs. How do you do that if there's a flat Earth? You know what I mean?
Yep,
but
makes sense. Yep.
they confusing the people. They want you not to believe anything. But they're, and at the same time,
the Russian KGB guy, he was saying that they're evil. The Anunnaki over there was evil, and they got plans for this and that.
Okay.
Shit. But anyway, I don't want to hold the phone too long.
Let's discuss that real quick.
I purchased a consultation.
Okay. But real quick, do you got evil people in your family?
You know it.
Then I'm sure there's evil Anunnakis, right? And there's good. It's the same.
Exactly.
Whatever way we act like them. We learned it from them. It's that simple. It's good and there's bad. Everyone's just serving their own interests. But yo, you got the consultation. Okay. I'll probably get to you tomorrow or Friday.
I'm gonna text it to you probably Friday so I can get it next week. I still got to get some shit together.
Okay. You don't want it right away. Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Looking forward to talking to you.
Appreciate it. Peace, God.
Peace, God.
All right. Peace.
All right. Someone said, do you get an EIN or TIN to replace the baby's SSN? Yes, you do. You get one, and then you establish credit on it and all that, and your baby will be using that. Could you explain the process a little bit, please? I already did. And what you feel about vaccinations for BBYs? What is a BBYs? I don't know why y'all keep on abbreviating. I don't like acronyms. I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't describe what a BBYs is. I don't want to assume. Oh, man, why couldn't you why couldn't you just say baby instead of BBYS? That almost spells babies out. I ain't getting no damn vaccination for my baby. I don't do that. Yo, it's bad enough if you have a baby in the hospital, the first thing they do is poison the baby with all types of shit. And you don't even know what's going in because they want to ruin your DNA. Y'all better stop trusting these doctors. They're experimenting on y'all and y'all's babies. All right, I'm going to 929-260. Peace to the God.
Peace to the gods. I'm so happy and thankful large sums of money come to me quickly and easily. I'm also so happy and thankful for the large sum of information, health, and wealth that comes to me, the listeners, quickly and easily. God, I want to get it real quick.
All right.
To start everything over, what would you do from the beginning to now?
When you say start everything over, in reference to what? What I teach?
ABC, injunction, then trust, so on and so forth.
You already named
processes, and I'm trying to.
You just named it. You just named the order.
All right. So as I'm thinking, that's what I should do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So my next jump is trust. Gotcha. Peace, God.
Now, did you get all your EINs? The EIN for the Express Trust, the EIN for the enterprise, and then you got to. Did you do your copyrights and your DBAs? Because those things protect you from them suing you in court and all.
Okay. Not yet. So I got to work on my copyright, my Express Trust.
Mm-hmm.
Then my DBAs.
Did you do your non-UCC, and did you do the promissory note to give everything to?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm nervous to do the promissory note because Muhammad said I'm not going to get any loans if I do the promissory note.
That is almost likely true. That is almost likely true because they can't get paid their money back because the trust will be considered the creditor. But that's why you need those other EINs to build credit in those EINs before you do that.
Is that New York seminar going to be in the daytime or in the evening?
It's going to be in the daytime. And it's going to be the Republic Strikes Back is the name of that seminar. We're going to discuss what we discussed right now. Is it going to be recorded? I don't know. All
right.
Actually, I would tell you all the truth. I got it recorded from the one that I had in Las Vegas on the subject, right? I just ain't released it. Probably this week, I'm going to put a snippet out on Patreon of that seminar so y'all can get a little gist of what we're going to be doing. All right? So, peace, God.
Peace.
All right, I'm going 3, 2, 1, 2, 9, 1. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bay. How you be, God?
I bees. Wonderful, magnificent, and great.
No doubt. Same here, man. I'm going to jump to the question. I'm in trust. I have all my paperwork, everything registered. I have my LLC enterprise, right? And I operate through that. Been about a year and a half. So I just got into a rental situation on some property, right? So I operate through my spiritual name. How would I draft that agreement? And would I do it through the EIN? And how would I play as the person?
I don't like the way you worded it. I couldn't quite understand it. Say it again.
Okay. I'm getting into a rental agreement, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I operate in the private. I have my LLC enterprise and trust set up already. Uh-huh. How would I?
You could either enterprise rent it.
What do you say?
The enterprise rents it out. It could be your LLC or your enterprise. Okay. I would do it as an LLC.
Okay, cool. That was it.
All right. Peace, God.
Peace to the God.
All right. I'm trying to read what questions they have on YouTube. And this message is held for review. Authentication. If Belfam Norris doesn't work. Are you trying to say authentication don't work? I don't think you know what authentication is about if you believe that. Authentication is to have an actual copy, what can I say? First party, your original copy of the birth certificate, an original copy, right? Original copy. Now we learned from Rule 220. Birth certificate is the title to your in legis, your straw man. Title to your in legis, your straw man. So therefore, you have to have the title to your straw man to transfer ownership of that title to your trust. That absolutely works. So I don't understand what you mean by it don't work. I think you need to do some more studying, or you need to listen to me more so you can read the laws. Now, if anyone has authenticated birth certificate, get it out. Look on the front page of the authentication. Go to the front left corner. Read the laws that the federal government gave you to read right there on that page. And the federal government tells you it makes it an original, not a copy anymore. A certificate in Black's Law Dictionary means copy. You need the original to transfer title. It's just like a title to a car. You want to transfer title to another person or to yourself. You buy the car, they give you the title. Then you have to write your name on the back of the title to transfer it, give it to DMV, and DMV puts the new owner, the name of that owner onto that title, and boom, they own it. It's called a certificate of title. And that's what the UCC tells you to do. And it's UCC 3, 11, 12, 13, and 14, right? So what do you mean it don't work? I just blurted out mad laws that tells you what it does and that it works. You know, the problem is you got a bunch of people talking bad about it and don't really know about it, don't understand it. But it's okay. All right, let me go back to the call lines. I'm going to the next caller. I'm going to 424-281. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God.
Peace to the
Peace
God.
To
what up?
Yes, peace to all the God. Shit, you already know. I really miss back in the day, bro. We used to go in, we used to be on the show for like 2-3 hours.
I know.
About
man, did you hear Monday's show?
Boy, I missed that.
Did you hear Monday's show? They won't even let me go in like I used to in the past. They chop me up, cut me up. Imagine if I was trying to do 3 hours still.
Yeah, you'd have been cut off.
Yeah.
You'd have been pink top.
Especially since I'm on I'm live streaming on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. Oh nah, they ain't gonna let me do 3 hours.
Nah, yeah, that was way back then. See, they wasn't hip to you then. And then they started getting hip because it's certain motherfuckers running their mouth, snitching and shit like that. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they started cutting the show off, and you have to go and restart the show again.
Exactly. You remember? Yeah, you remember. And I was actually surprised that they were doing that Monday because I was saying to myself, what I'm talking about ain't that deep.
Right. I guess for them, it was deep enough for them to say, you know what?
Exactly.
We about to shut this down like this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I don't understand is they let other people talk about the same subjects and don't do that to them. Why do they pick on me?
You already know, because it's effective. This shit is powerful. What you saying? You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to be doing this shit. None of this shit. Especially when you start talking about the IRS shit. I know you talk very right about that. You start talking about that.
That's the type of stuff I definitely got to talk about. You know, on the what's the name? Patreon, because they don't want that in the public. You know? Yeah, they don't want that in the public. But I have to tell y'all, yo, this is what the IRS manual says. This is what you do. It's like I was having a conversation today, and we was talking about, you know, the 98 number. It's one of your teachers that's quite known out there doesn't know how to get a 98 number, won't do it himself, try to reach out to people for them to do it for him. And I'm like, come on, man. I gave y'all the IRS manual. all you have to do to get a 9-8 number is 2 things you got to do. Number one, you got to give them a foreign address. Automatically gets you a 9-8 number, according to the manual, right? Then it says most of those questions that they're asking you is what? NA, non-applicable. I would tell them IRS manual 21.3.17.13 says none of that question is not applicable to me. I'm not answering it. I don't have to. Shut that shit down. If you know it the way you're supposed to know it, that's what you do. And they'll give you 9-8 number.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and if everybody out there don't know, you just saying, just from experience and finding out, it's good to have somebody on there that's bilingual.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's fun.
Man.
Have somebody bilingual, Spanish, some other,
Yo, anybody with an accent can call and get you that 9-8 number with no problem.
Right.
Anybody with an accent.
Right.
I don't care if it's Jamaican accent. I don't give fucking Trinidadian, whatever accent. Or if you know how to do an accent, can get you.
Right.
It can get you the
all right.
The 9-8 with no problem. You know, anyone who says they don't know how to get a 9-8 number is someone who has not studied with me.
Oh yeah. You can get the blueprint. You know, they try to trip you up and try to ask you certain questions, but like you said, it's non-applicable.
It's non-applicable.
So you know what I'm saying?
It's just like so many people be like, yo, Jonas, they trying to get taxes from me. Yo, do what the IRS manual tells you to do. It says I'm not required to pay no U.S. tax return.
That's it. Stick to the script.
Stick to the script.
Stick to the script. Jones, question.
Yes, sir.
All right. No, the 241 and 242. Lawsuit that you already about to unleash. Now, it's a loaded question, but then I have my answer to it, but now I want to hear how you're going to approach it. Okay. A judge made a ruling that we cannot come in and represent the trust because the simple fact is you got to be practicing law without a license. So I said to myself, the only way that you could do that is you have to have a DBA, and you would have to be.
You're absolutely right.
The beneficiary.
You have the DBA, the trust doing business as that name. So it is actually the trust that's the one that's making the suit, right? But let me say this.
Okay. Right.
If the trust is making the suit must be in equity court, right? 241, 242 is not equity court rules or laws. You understand?
Right.
So what I would tell you is how I got it stylized. Hold on, I'm opening it right now. How I got it stylized in the suit is I have Jonah John Scott doing the suit. But as you go further down, it does talk about Jonah John Bay is the owner of Jonah John Scott, doing business as Jonah John Scott. You know how I always style it, like I styled it on the injunction. But it is the straw man that's doing the suit.
You're the petitioner, right?
Yeah, the straw man is the petitioner.
Petitioner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got you. Yeah.
All right. So I avoided that by having the straw man do it.
So the straw man. So all right. So you saying so that's going in as a trust, or you gonna go in as the straw?
I'm going in as the straw man, but I made it known that the trust is the registered owner of the straw man. Now, also, what you got to think of is pull up Rule 17 right now on your computer if you want it.
Not fun. I'll pull it up. You see. Okay.
17.
Pull it up.
See, y'all got to know this shit by heart. He tried to throw you a major curve, right? When he said that. But it tells you right here, E. Read E. Who can talk as a real party in interest in court?
Okay, yeah, I can't pull up. I can't see. I'm not
okay, I'll read it.
Okay.
Real party of interest. Number one, designation in general. An action must be prosecuted in the name of the real party of interest. The following may sue in their own names without joining the person whose benefit the action is brought. E, a trustee of an express trust. He lied to you.
Of course.
See, but if you'd have known, if you'd have remembered Rule 17, you'd have been like, yo, a trustee of an express trust is a real party of interest and can sue in its own name.
There it is. So you would take position as a trustee or the beneficiary.
Not the beneficiary ain't, according to Rule 17, ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be the trustee.
It's not the part.
Yeah, the trustee can go in and sue under the name, the trust name, right? But I would personally take the path of least resistance and come in there as the straw. Remember, whatever fucking money you win, they're gonna take it from your straw man anyway. They need the account number.
Right, they can't take it from the trust.
Right.
So, yep, okay, gotcha.
All right, then, peace, God.
All right. That was a train. Peace to the God, man. We're going to build later.
All right, we'll build later. Peace. I'm going to 864-606. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God.
What up, God? How are you?
I'm maintaining. How about yourself?
Wonderful, magnificent, and great, and maintaining.
Hey, I think you might have already answered my question, but I'm going to run it down to you because some things slightly have changed. My daughter stays with me full time. She's 15. Her mother stays on the West Coast. We're trying to put a bank account in place for her so that, Mom can give us the funds. You know what I'm saying? Is it proper for me to do a DBA and open up a bank account that way? That way the bank account is still in her name, or
absolutely. Absolutely. See, a DBA is like almost like a certificate of ownership, right? Of that name. Or you can do business in that name legally because they say it's illegal to do business in names that's not yours. And this is why when you do name change, all of that, you got to do DBAs, right? For ownership purposes and to be able to conduct business, right? Now, so if you have the DBA, yeah, you can open up a bank account like that. And you can have an EIN. The DBA allows you to go to the bank and open up the bank account without even having it registered with the Secretary of State as a S Corp or LLC or anything.
That's what I thought, as far as from my readings and studies, that was right and exact.
Exactly.
But have you experienced something to where, well, I'm just go ahead and put them out there, Fargo, they kind of just like in somewhat way showing resistance. Everything is intact, IRS letter, DBA, everything is stamped and everything, book and page, everything is lined up. But they just seem like they trying to direct it in a different direction.
It means that they not familiar or don't know. It a lot of times it comes down to the employee himself. He don't know. Right. Now, it's two ways to handle that. Right. One way, path of least resistance, go somewhere else that understands.
Go somewhere else.
You pull out the law of the DBA and it tells you can do business and open up a bank account with a DBA, right? Now, you can also take it to their law department and show them the rules of DBAs and all that. You have to educate them. You see what I'm saying? Either you educate or you go somewhere where they already understand.
They said that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of where it's at now. It's been about like a day or so. I did it Friday. They were supposed to contact me back, but they said they had to send it to their legal department.
Right.
And make sure that everything was right and exact.
Exactly. Because they don't know. You think about it. How many people come in the bank even doing the things y'all do? How many people know it?
Right.
Yo, they may have never encountered
cracking the door open.
Yeah, you're cracking the door open for other people. We had to do the same thing when we were opening up bank accounts here in Georgia for the estate. Now, when we finally got it to work, it only worked in DeKalb County. All the other counties weren't familiar. We educated DeKalb. So what we did was path of least resistance. We all went up to DeKalb, a certain bank, and opened. We had no problem getting them open.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I thank you for calling in. I hope I answered your question. Peace, God.
Yeah, I got one more if you can take it.
Nah, we only got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes left. Catch me again next week. All right, peace, God. We got an upcoming webinar coming up. It's called the Republic Strikes Back. It's gonna be in New York City. It's gonna be October 28th. I'm gonna get those flyers. It's a seminar. It's a seminar in New York. We're gonna get those flyers up and running. Thanks for tuning in. We out of here. Peace to the God.
Are you dealing with the legal situation? Are you being stopped and questioned by police for no reason? Are you feeling like the deck is stacked against you? You can get everything you need to protect yourself, your rights, and your property at JonahBay.com. You can learn how to remove that so-called judge from your case with the writ of penitence and decisis webinar and template. Get that so-called judge out of here. You can learn how to save your money so you can make money with the Discharge Webinar DVD right here at JonahBay.com. While you're there, you definitely need to pick up the injunction webinar and template. Don't believe me? Check this out.
Peace to the gods. You're now listening to the sounds of Hindsight Radio.
I want to share a story regarding the injunction. I did the injunction, and I was stopped by the police. I didn't realize it. So he said ticket, and
10 seconds.
He went to his car and ran my place, and I literally he almost ran back to my car with my license and said, "Have a nice day," and sent me on my way.
What happened to the ticket, though? Where's my damn
no ticket. He sent me on. He told me to have a nice day and sent me on my way. So the injunction does work.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.